Hello, everybody. It is Tommy and Ruben here at Benidorm Fest.
Yeah.
So the final is going to happen tomorrow. We've already seen two amazing semi-finals. I would say one was better than the other. The second one. We know what the running order. This morning we found out the running order for the final. Can you quickly tell us, Ruben, who is performing and in what order?
So first of all, I would like to say that it was a random allocation.
Random allocation.
The person who made it was Blanca Paloma. The contestants for representant for Spain in last year in Eurovision.
Yes.
It was a bit funny at some point because we have a bit of some of the acts are going to perform in the same spot that they did in the semi-final.
Yeah. So tell us the running order.
So the first one is Maria Pelae with the song Remitente.
So she will open just like in her semi-final.
Yeah.
Number 2.
San Pedro, one of the favorites.
Number 3.
Angie Fernandez.
Number 4.
Jorge González.
Okay. Caliente. Number 5.
Caliente. Number 5, Zorra, Nebulosa.
Zorra, Nebulosa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 6, one of the other favorites, Sofia Cole.
Okay.
And number 7, Miss Cafeína.
Okay.
And number 8 as well. It was the same.
Again, closing.
Yeah. Yesterday in the semi-final, it's Almato.
Almacor, okay. I think it's quite a nice running order, actually. It goes in a nice...
Yeah.
Even though it was random allocation, it's a nice mixture.
It's intense at the beginning, but then
Yeah. There's a mixture of the
Yeah.
slower songs and the faster songs, and a mix of the different genres. It kind of worked out well. But we are going to give you our predictions based on the performances that we have seen in the auditorium and the rehearsals, and you have seen on TV too, and how we have seen that the public have been voting, the demoscopic jury have been voting, and the jurado, the jury, the demoscopico and the jury. The jury have been voting.
I think it's mixed. 4 of them are international and 4 of the others are.
So there's a jury of 8 people. They hold 25% of the vote, and they are half international, half Spanish. So I'm going to start it off with who I think is going to be in my top 3, and you can let me know if you agree or not. Mm-hmm. I'm going to start with who I think may not win but will be top 3, and I think that is Jorge González with Caliente. Mm-hmm. What do you think? I mean he blew us away with his performance.
Yes.
I had said on the reaction that it reminded me of a mixture of Fuego, and if Fuego and Slow-Mo had a baby and the baby was male, they would grow up to be Jorge González doing Caliente.
I completely agree. Yeah.
So what do you think? How do you think he will do?
I don't think it will win, but basically because of the jury points.
Yeah.
The jury score in the semi-final yesterday was very low.
They gave him the lowest, no?
No, I think it was second or third
Okay,
to last
okay, yeah.
In the jury vote. But still, he will have a lot of support from the public, even in the demoscopic vote as well. So he will end up being around second, third place, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then another one we should talk about, I think, that we both agree could be in the running to win is Nebulosa. Seems like a fan favorite for sure.
For sure.
So what do you think? I can see it struggling perhaps with the jury. I don't know. How did they do with the jury in the semi?
It was a bit strange for me because I don't think it's a jury potential winner.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about the type of performance it is.
Yes.
But after all, in the semi-final, I think it was the first one, they performed and they won the jury. With 18 points more than the second in the jury vote. So that's the reason I think they have a big chance of winning on Saturday, because if they got a lot of points from the jury, the public will also support this act.
Yeah, and I think it's very public friendly. It's she's very easy to very likable performance, you know.
For the Spanish audience, it's like an anthem. It reminds me of Rigoberta Bandini.
Yeah,
in 2022.
yeah, and I think they said it had the same producer. If I remember correctly, when I was watching the semi-final, I believe they mentioned it was the same producer.
I don't know.
Perhaps. But and then I think another person that we both agree on that could be a potential winner is San Pedro, obviously, with Dos Extraños. So amazing song, beautiful meaning behind it, and the staging, though we thought it should be nice and stripped back, it also had elements of playful shadow dancing that really kind of worked in an effective way. What do you think are San Pedro's chances?
I think he has lots of chances.
Yeah.
On Saturday, yes, because
he's the one to beat.
Yes.
He's the one who will probably win.
He's the one to beat.
Yeah.
I would say also he's the favorite on odds right now.
His favorite on odds.
Like
yeah.
Around 50% of chance of winning. And also, like, this type of song is a very jury friendly song.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the Spanish public is also supporting him.
Yeah, because it's a beautiful message. Like, very emotional. He performs very emotionally, and his voice is beautiful. So yeah, he can tick a lot of boxes and appeal to a lot of people.
Are really good also.
Yeah. So then, who do we think? So those three are kind of like, I would say the lead. The horse is in the lead. Let's say there is an English phrase, but I can't think of it. But who do you think is the dark horse?
To be honest,
That could be a surprise that we don't see it coming.
The act that will get more impact if we compare to the semi-final can be Angie. I think Angie can overcome Nebulosa, for example.
Really?
Overcome. I don't know if
Overcome, yes, yeah.
Overtake, I don't know.
Overtake, yeah.
I think they can. Angie can be second, third, potentially.
Wow. Okay, so that's a dark
Depends
horse.
on the jury, I would say, because she's very popular in Spain, so she will get many points from the public.
Okay, I will say a dark horse for me, but it is a very dark horse because it didn't go down well with the jury. Is Almacour. That was stunning. So I believe we saw it live, but I believe, well, what we've heard is that on TV the vocals didn't sound great, but seeing it live, we could also see how it displayed on screen, and the technology he used, the augmented reality, or I don't know what it was, filters or whatever. Yeah,
I'm not sure about
it was so good. It looked so amazing. He looked so cool. It's such an anthem, and it's like a real party song.
I must confess, I was a bit sad yesterday because when we saw it in rehearsal and also after, like in the live performance semi-final, I was like blown away.
Yeah,
like,
the rehearsal was great.
It was great, but then when we saw the live performance, maybe it did not connect that much, like on camera.
Maybe some nerves or something.
That's why the jury placed it a bit lower, because they were we could see in the arena they had like a screen watching the performance also.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's what we think. We're going to find out very soon who will be representing Spain in Eurovision 2024. So for now, it's goodbye, and let's see what's going to happen. Vamos allá.